The I can't see as to why a government employee, whether he's a terrorist or not, he was employed by the government, why wouldn't he be interviewed? There's more to this. Why haven't we heard from him? This is a controversial issue in the first place, all of this. But yeah, I have great opinions, I'll tell you. So, I could also talk more about, okay, there's this, okay, let's get back to the whole Federal Reserve thing. Call me, talk to me. Yeah, I say that every episode. All right, call me. If you don't agree with me, call me. I'd love to hear your opinion. I don't want to hear myself blabber all the time. I want to show you precisely, well, okay, I'll do this next time. I was going to make a chart of how we really are fascist, you know. I'll make that chart next time. Yeah, it's okay. All right, so this guy, Gerald Celente, this guy basically is a trends forecaster. You know, he predicts the future. It's a short future, you know, like, you know, a couple years into the future type of thing. But he's really, you know, his research is very accurate. It's amazing. So there's this guy who makes predictions, and he wants to actually warn us about coming problems. And he mostly does talk about the government bailouts. So, and this is what I've been wanting to talk about. You know what? Let's do it. Good timing. Hope you got all that. Write it down. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so let's say this is the government. G-O-V-T. We got the government. It's a big entity at this point. But he's got subsidiaries. Blah, blah, blah. He's got... You got Goldman Sachs, GM. Let's see. What else? Actually, still Amtrak. You know, I could go on with this. I'll just make a couple more. Amtrak. What else is there? Yeah, I can't really think. But at one point they had Chrysler. I don't know if they still do. I really doubt it. I think they're out of business. What else was there? Oh, obviously banks. All banks. You want to know why I say all banks? Is because of the Federal Reserve. I mean, so it basically goes like this. Fed. Banks. Basically, the Fed is really, well, it's a government entity by law, but really, they're just an independent agency. Why can't they be audited? You know, that's a big question. Anyway, so that's another thing. So HR 1207, that's what is going to audit this place. You know, so I believe that Ron Paul's amendment to Watt's bill, which is in 1207, Ron Paul's amendment to Watt's bill actually was passed. So that's awesome. That's a huge win. Oh man, that is good. So anyway, but if you say we're not fascist, I got proof. This is it. So, you know, on that chart, you know, we're really down here right now. Just letting you know, like on that chart, letting you know. So, anyway, what else we got? How much time do we have? Just let me know. It's okay. 4, 5, something like that. Okay, cool. So, Gerald Celente, you know, he says the same exact kind of thing that I do. You know, we don't need bailouts. You know, we just don't. You know, what does he say? You can't print phantom money out of thin air based on nothing and backed by practically nothing. No, backed by nothing and, what was it? You can't print phantom money out of thin air based on nothing and without producing much of anything either. So, you know, we're a consumer society is what he's saying, and we need to actually produce something, you know, to actually make money. You know, we need to save money that we make, you know, instead of, you know, creating debt, you know, whatever. So, basically, really that's it though. What happened? Whatever. All right. So that's whatever. So does anybody out there, you know, have a comment? Does anybody just disagree with me and want to? What happened? Hey, oh really? You have great graphics? Sarah has great graphics. Yeah, I love that live 11:19 thing. Yeah, that's great. Anyway. So anyway, I've been babbling on as usual. So please, that's another thing. Okay, I'm going to say the whole please thing as usual. Please, read your Constitution. You know, you'll be more informed. That's really all it comes down to. You can fight the government by reading the Constitution. How about that? Can you believe it? Anyway, also check out www.cc2009.us. How much time do we have? Just tell me. It's okay.
2 minutes.
2 minutes. Okay, we got 2. So, yeah, I was going to wrap it up. Yeah, just go to the Continental Congress website, you know, bring that up. Because basically, you know, they're going over all of these different things that I mentioned and more. You know, I haven't gone over all of it. So, there's so many things wrong. You know, they're totally against the Constitution. That's all they're doing is defending the Constitution. You know, so maybe we can bring it back up and get to a republic. That's all it is. Also, what else? Yeah, so read the Constitution, check out the website, and check out the other websites, you know, Freedom Watch on Fox, Daily Paul. Daily Paul is getting better, actually. I think they're getting more involved with the money side, which is good. It's very important, I'd say. So Daily Paul, Campaign for Liberty, and Freedom Watch on Fox. Also, yeah, so where does my title come from? It's Thomas Jefferson's quote. Information is the currency of democracy. This is it. This is all I'm trying to do is spread some information out there and try to break this mold that we have in society. Break out that line. You know, socialism versus conservatism. It's not just that. It's 2D. All right, so yeah, I'll wrap it up. So thanks for watching, and make sure you read the Constitution. All right, I'm going to hold you to it. And watch my next show. It should be in 2 weeks. Take it easy.